This is BUSCAR, to look for preterite sentences. Now, BUSCAR is an irregular verb in the preterite, okay? The yo form is B-U-S-Q-U-E, busque. It's what I call a car-gar-zar verb. Now, if you don't know the forms of BUSCAR in the preterite, before you do this clip, you should check out another clip I've got called BUSCAR preterite forms, because you can't do this clip unless you know BUSCAR preterite forms. All right, I'm going to read each of these 4 sentences in English, then Spanish, and then clap. And after I clap, I'd like you to repeat just the Spanish sentence with me, okay? Number 1, yesterday I looked for Mr. Boesch. Ayer yo busqué a Señor Boesch. Ayer yo busqué a Señor Boesch. Number 2, yesterday we looked for him. Ayer nosotros lo buscamos. Ayer nosotros lo buscamos. Number 3, yesterday she looked for Enrique. Ayer ella buscó a Enrique. Ayer ella buscó a Enrique. And finally, number 4, yesterday they looked for her. Ayer ellos la buscaron. Ayer ellos la buscaron. All right. Now, Mr. Holt, I understand ayer yo busqué a Señor Boesch means yesterday I looked for Mr. Boesch. Yesterday I looked for Mr. Boesch. But what's up with his A? Well, this is what I call a personal A. Anytime you do something to a person, you need a personal A. I hugged personal A my grandmother. I waved personal A to the boys. I watched personal A the kids playing volleyball. All right. Now, if you don't include that personal A, they just might take it personal A. If you're still confused by that, check out my clip called Personal A. Now, how are we going to remember that ayer is yesterday? Well, listen and repeat. Yesterday seems like it was a year ago. Yesterday seems like it was a year ago. Ayer is yesterday. Yesterday is ayer. Ayer is yesterday. Yesterday is ayer. Okay. Now, notice, even though BUSCAR is irregular, it still has an accent in the yo form and the he form. Okay. All AR verbs that are regular have an accent in the yo form and the he form, and all car-gar-zar verbs. Remember, I told you the single most important chant in Spanish too is this. If it ends in an E, it was done by me once with an accent. If it ends with an O, it was done by Joe once with an accent. Now, lo is him or it. All right. Now, listen and repeat. That was a low thing for him to do. That was a low thing for him to do. Now, listen and repeat this. I can't believe he did it. I can't believe he did it. Well, Mr. Holt, does low mean him or it? Yes, it means both. Now, in English we say, yesterday we looked for him. We looked for him. In Spanish you say, him we looked for. In Spanish you say, they looked for her. I'm sorry, in English we say, they looked for her. In Spanish we say, her they looked for. It's backwards. Now I have a clip. If you just type in lo, you'll see a clip on him and it. And if you type in la, you'll see a clip on her and it. Okay? Now number 3. Yesterday, she looked for Enrique. Again, since Enrique is a person, you need a personal A. But Mr. Holt, why don't we have a personal A in front of him or her? Well, you don't need a personal A with Lola. Everybody. You don't need a personal A with Lola. If that confuses you, I've got a clip called Personal A with Lola. Now the last one. Yesterday they looked for her. Mr. Holt, I thought la meant the, la casa. It can. La means the, her, it, and you, ma'am. Well, Mr. Holt, how do we know if ayer ellos la buscaron means yesterday they looked for her, yesterday they looked for it, or yesterday they looked for you, ma'am? Context. Almost every word in English means 2 or 3 things, and almost every word in Spanish means 2 or 3 things. So, lo can mean him, it, or you, sir, and la can mean her, it, or you, ma'am. All right, this has been BUSCAR, to look for preterite sentences. Cool.